this ham, but this ham, if you go ham according to the Bible, you ready to commit incest or bestiality. So we gotta be careful about that. But I'm going to the 61 chapter, y'all, this, and then we're gonna move on because we got 10 minutes. 61, this is a kicker right here, and what I want you to get, give me that Genesis 36 and 15, because this go together.
Where you going in action now?
61 verse 15.
Okay, 61.
What was that first week?
That was Jasher
Chapter 4, verse 18.
Yeah. And the 7th chapter again is the ham lineage, but 61 and 15. Give me that Genesis. Who got that Genesis 36 and 15? Okay, because I'm going to read something very important, because these books have to link up with the Bible. They have to go directly. They can't deviate or turn the corner. If they do, you get rid of them. And you stick with the Bible. But these are going accurately with it. Jasher 61 and 15. And I'm reading. And Zepho went, and he saw, and behold, there was a large cave at the bottom of the mountain, and there was a great stone there at the entrance of the cave. And Zepho split the stone, and he came into the cave, and he looked, and behold, a large animal was devouring the ox. From the middle upward, it resembled a man. From the middle downward, it resembled an animal. And Zepho rose up against the animal and slew it with his sword. And the inhabitants of Chittim heard this thing, and they rejoiced exceedingly. And they said, what shall we do unto this man who has slain this animal that devoured our cattle? So he killed this beast that was killing animals. It was eating them alive and stuff. It was man up here and half beast on the bottom. And he saw it and he killed it. Now it says this was Zepho, and this Zepho was an Edomite, or the descendant of Esau.
Esau's grandson.
It was Esau's grandson that did this and saw that, and they was ready to put him on high. So these hybrids is still linked to the power heads of Esau. The Rockefeller, the Rothschilds they're the head of these laboratories. They're the ones allowing this mixture to go down, because it's coming from their grandson, same lineage, that's been doing this type of wickedness of seeing this. And they all assembled, consumed one day in a year, and they called there the name of Zepho after his name. And they brought unto him drink offerings year after year on that day, and they brought unto him gifts. And it go on to tell about what they did. But it shows that this beast was half man up here and down here. I mean, man up here, down here was a beast. All those Egyptian things you see, a cat head, man, all of this is mixture just went in there in. They've been doing this for a long. The only difference now, they can do it in the laboratory. Go ahead.
Because remember that commercial, the brother with the Old Spice commercial. He was a brother up here, he was a horse down low.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? They got another one. The white boy, he's a man up here, and then he's a sheep down low. So they showing.
Read a little bit of that.
Genesis
36, 15 through 22.
Genesis 36, verse 15. These were the dukes of the sons of Esau, the sons of Eliphaz, the firstborn son of Esau, Duke Teman, Duke Omar, Duke Zepho, Duke Kenaz, Duke Korah, Duke Gatam, and Duke Amalek. These are the dukes that came of Eliphaz in the land of Edom. These were the sons of Ada. And these are the sons of Ruel, Esau's son. Duke Naha, Duke Zerah, Duke Shammah, Duke Mizah. These are the dukes that came of Ruel in the land of Edom. These are the sons of Bashemath, Esau's wife.
Right, and also, so we see that clear. If y'all got the book of Jubilees, it's in the Lord's book, chapter 4, verse 15. It tells that this one thing had a tail. It backs up this.
Right.
And the one brother was out there and come to see one of David's men, and he went to get his father's cattle, and these things showed up and took the horses from him. If you watch it, it's the mirror image of Avatar. It's the same thing, them tails that they're showing you, and they giants.
Yeah,
they way above the other men. They like what we call supermen. And this is the key, y'all. We used to always think Greek mythology. We thought that this was
cartoons.
Yeah. But if you look up myth, it says something that's talked about, but on most occasions can't be proven. You say, oh, that's a myth. That ain't the real deal. That's why they had to show Mythbusters. They're trying to find out what's not a myth and what's real. But what's not a myth is that all of these people, even in the book of Josephus said, that those mighty men, Thor and Jupiter and all them, that the Greeks looked at as God, these were actual beasts that they saw, super beasts, half beasts and half men. So mythology ain't fiction as you think. It's saying that some things could be proven and some can't. If it can't be proven, it's a myth. And all the myths that there were half men and half beasts was written all throughout the Bible that happened, because when you mix with strange flesh, and like we say, go out online right now, you can see pig with man's face.
You had the one of that sheep. Remember the one?
And there's another one. Sheep with man's face in Turkey. So they're doing this on a regular basis of mating with animals. This ain't nothing new because they're starting to legalize it. It's legal in certain states in America that you can perform bestiality.
Yeah.
One dude tried to marry a horse, brought it down to the courthouse.
Serious.
Yeah. Oh, the lady that the monkey tore off the face on the other lady. Y'all remember that monkey tore the face off the lady?
The fatal attraction.
They show you pictures of this monkey. Her and that monkey sitting on the porch like this.
Right.
It got on clothes. The monkey used to take baths. They would drink wine and eat filet mignon.
Oh, you serious.
She kicked him with that monkey. So when that lady came over, you don't think that monkey was jealous? No, y'all, and it's the same way with these supernaturals. And I'm just saying this, y'all, we got to go have to pick this up next week. We about running out of time.
So, I guess instead of nothing like a scorned woman,
just got
it was nothing like a scorned monkey.
Right. Go ahead, what you got? Hey, y'all, we just going to hit these last couple, y'all, then we're going to get out of here. Go ahead, what you got, Jay?
It was just as far as talking about because I didn't know Sister said we spend $1 billion a year on her product. Now you go to Isaiah chapter 3 and it describes and explains what was going to happen to his daughters.
Right.
You know, now y'all just read that whole chapter 3 in Isaiah and it'll break it off.
And it definitely break that off because it's telling you, because what it's doing is look. When you go out or whatever you do, you're fixing up your hair to draw attention. The script ain't saying nothing about you can't fix yourself up. It's just saying when you fix it up to lure in men, it's almost like a charm, so to speak. It ain't really you. You're using it, what it really is.
It's camouflage.
It's camouflage, but what it do is to draw in demonic spirits, and they'll love you. And I just want to read just a little bit out of this book of Tobit. And Tobit in the Apocrypha, 8th chapter. This deal right here, what was happening with Tobit, Tobit was a righteous brother. And he was going to marry this woman. But a demon was killing every husband. The demon loved the woman, like in the movie Entity. And when he married her, they immediately had dug his grave already because they was looking for her. But an angel came to him and told him, you know, this is how you drive that demon out. You use this fish gall, you smoke it and smell and drive him off into the woods. He can't take it like that. And when her parents came in, looking at people in the bedroom chamber to see was he dead and he was still alive, they're like, oh, he done broke the curse. But these books tell you that demons are real and they have a thing for women. Give me an incubus out of that. So y'all know that it's real. And y'all understand this, y'all. Look, fellas, a lot of times you ain't getting lucky at night. You get woke up. One thing about you was something else that got them hot and bothered.
Rosemary's Baby.
Rosemary Baby. All of this, y'all, is demonic mixing of flesh. The Omen, all of it. Rosemary's Baby, The Entity, which was a true story. Yeah. You can rent that movie now. They tried to lock the demon in this box. You know, so y'all, it's what does Incubus say?
At the end of that movie, it said even though those attacks didn't occur as often as they did, they still occur to that day.
They still occur to this day.
And she moved to a whole other city and state.
Because that demon loved it, y'all, and the exact thing is in the book of Tobit, the 8th chapter. When y'all read that, y'all see this demonic spirit love this woman, and she would kill a man. He like, look at him smiling, getting out of his clothes. He don't know his death right now. Tobit 8th chapter. No, that demon would slay the men immediately.
And that's the book of Tobit. Read the whole book of Tobit.
That's right.
It's an excellent book. And he has a part in there too where it's about as far as his vows with his wife when they got married.
Right.
How he went to the Most High, you know what I'm saying, for his wife.
That's right, and y'all clearly understand it. See, you don't have to have a preacher read your vows or read the vow. That's just if you ain't wrote none. See, all a preacher is, y'all have to understand this, he's an ordained, licensed man of the state that I can witness for the state that you are publicly, it's a public acknowledgement that you are married. All I am is a representative of the state. The preacher, that's all he is. He can sign your marriage certificate anywhere on the spot, in the back of a cab, everywhere, and take it back down to City Hall and put it in as a witness. If you don't want to deal with that in a marriage, you're saying I don't want to be part of that system, you have to still make it public acknowledgement so that don't nobody else roll up on your man or woman. What you can do is go to a lawyer. If you don't want to do it that way, look, I want to do a power of attorney. This woman, anything happen to me, everything goes to her. See, this man, anything happen to me, everything go to her. Then you get anybody to come and perform a ceremony and you write your own vows like Tobin did. The vows would be, woman, I'm playing on as best I can, do the word of God to my best of my ability and take care of you. I'm going to stay in my lane. If you stay in your lane. And she say, man, I'm going to do the same exact thing. But stay in your lane, man. Don't get over here. This is the problem. We got lane problems. Exactly. This fast lane belongs to the man because he's the head. He's got to be in the front because it's ordered that way. Not meaning that he rule over you. You don't walk behind him, you walk beside him because you came from his rear. This is your lane, the middle lane. If you get into the fast lane and you in his lane, it's going to be a problem. It's too much for you, the fast lane. You won't know how to get back over here. You're cutting off traffic. They got to go over here. Now you're holding up. If a man get in this lane, he's henpecked now. Now he's lost his strength. He's in the slow lane. He's lost his head. He's wearing his hair long. Not that a man can't wear long hair. It means he's taking on the symbol of a woman. A man can have long hair because in number 6 chapter, a Nazarite could never cut his hair. So we know it don't mean man can't have long hair. Now, if you got all them flippity dudes, Borets and all of that stuff, that's a different thing too. But if we stay in our lane, y'all, we won't have no problem. But if you find yourself telling a man what a husband's supposed to do, you out of your lane. If you find yourself telling a woman what she's supposed to do, you out of your lane. Where you getting the practice at? Where you getting that practice? See, if I was you and I was a woman, well, you can't be that. You can't be that. No. You can't show her how to drop it like it's hot. That's how